Well, we've been in Kurdistan since 2003. We were the first security company to establish ourselves here. And we followed the growth of the oil and gas industry as well as the rest of the infrastructure development up here in the north. It's been an amazing success story of continued growth for us. We have over 600 staff up here today, and we are continuing to grow as particularly the oil and gas sector grows as well. So we have an increasing number of clients. As the security situation continues to improve, our own level of security, or the quality of the security provision, is increasing all the time. It's becoming more sophisticated. It's becoming much more about logistical support, infrastructure, critical infrastructure support, and we're very optimistic about the future. Incredible prospects on the oil and gas side, but all of the service companies and the related technical companies that are needed to develop the $30 to $40 billion worth required here in Kurdistan. Here is a very permissive and attractive environment. With direct exports to Turkey now just being announced, it's clear that the investment is going to increase in the sector. Companies are going to become more committed. They're going to send more people, more senior people, more qualified people, which is going to mean that it's going to become a more sophisticated economy. And there will continue to be a role for companies like ourselves, but for all technical companies in support of the oil and gas sector. The risks, we're in the Middle East, and there is always a degree of volatility in this part of the world. There is a lot of interdependence here. Kurdistan is completely dependent on surrounding countries of Turkey, Iran, Syria, and the central government. The relationship with Baghdad is critical, and we're all hopeful that this will continue to improve. And I think actually right now things are very exciting. We operate in about 15 countries, emerging markets around the world, and Kurdistan for us is definitely the most dynamic of those emerging markets for us. We consider it to be very permissive. We consider a lot of our clients, particularly American and European clients, are very keen to grow their operations here, and that for us is an indicator of how attractive the market is. And compared to other countries where we operate, we see a much higher degree of interest here than we do elsewhere. There are very clear rules, licensing procedures, business registration processes. Everybody is clear on the tax requirements, on the social security disclosures. So I think it's a transparent environment in which to operate. There are always going to be certain challenges with operating in fast-growing, dynamic, emerging markets, but nothing that worries us. I think the Kurdistan region has been exemplary with all of the legislation and the passing of the laws over the past decade. Incredibly progressive. The whole production sharing contract model has brought in or attracted the highest quality companies in the market, in the oil and gas industry. And it's ensuring that blue chip international quality companies want to operate here. And this is very different from some of the other oil and gas markets where the governments have not been as transparent or as progressive or just as organized in terms of ensuring an attractive economic environment.